Y'all better not sleep on Nipsey Hussle, man. Don't sleep on that man.
Sometimes you gotta take 2 steps back to take 10 forward. I mean, I gotta fall back from having my jewelry, you know what I mean, having my everyday money, riding around the hood on leather and chrome, smoking weed all day, calling the homies up. You got that for me? For sure. Going to pick up 200 here, 500 here, 1,000 here, and that's my day. I had to let go of that luxury, go back to being a young dude that was pinching every penny. Maybe had $20 a day to spend, 10 on a sack of weed, 10 to eat, just so I could stay creative and work. And it was hard for my ego.
Everybody is a star.
Sometimes you got to take 2 steps back in order to take 10 steps forward. Sometimes you have to take 2 steps back in order to take 10 steps forward. Are you disciplined enough to take the 2 steps back? Are you disciplined enough to take the 2 steps back? A lot of us, we don't achieve the life that we want. We don't achieve the greatness that we want because we're not allowing ourselves, or we're not humbling ourselves enough to take 2 steps back. And that's for several different reasons. But the main reason is because of vision. You just lack vision. If you don't have the vision, then you don't know what steps to take. You don't know when to step forward. You don't know when to step to the side. You don't know when to step back and regroup, right? But here, this video today, that's what we're here to show you. That's what we're here to talk to you about making these maneuvers, about making the sacrifices. You ever heard of delayed gratification? Have you ever heard of delayed gratification? If you haven't, then that's a term that you need to study and implement wisely into your master plan, into your game plan, into your business plan, into your life plan. It's delayed gratification and knowing when and when not to use and to implement delayed gratification. What Nipsey is talking about is sometimes we get into the hustle and we start hustling so much that we start to skip steps and we get ahead of ourselves and we start behaving and moving like we've made it when we are so far from making it. You're so far from making it. But you got on the name brand clothes. You're driving the most expensive cars. You got the biggest houses. You have all of these things that are nothing but liabilities, and they're taking away your time, your money, and your energy from your ultimate goal. Most people will not reach their ultimate goal because they're pretending that they've already reached the goal when in fact they're 12 steps behind. They're 12 steps away from that particular goal. We got to make these sacrifices, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes you got to delay. Sometimes you can't go to the club. Sometimes you can't hang out with your people. Sometimes you just can't play that video game. Sometimes your spouse is going to be downstairs and it's like, yo, let's watch a movie. Let's kick back and watch a couple of movies tonight. You have to be like, no, fam, I got to step back from that. I got to step back from that instant gratification of being hugged up on you. Because I have stuff to do. I have content to create. I have music to create. I have art to create. I have a business plan to create. I have a funnel that I need to build. I have calls that I need to make to prospects. I have things to do, honey, so we can get a bigger home and a bigger movie theater and have a bigger impact on our lives and our future generations' lives. I need to step back 2 steps and sacrifice for the sake of the growth, for me to leap those 10 steps. But I got to go back 10 because I got to clean some stuff up. I got to clean my crew up. I got to clean my mind up. I have to clean my plan up. I have to step back so I can look at the whole field and see where everything is going and where everything is moving and what my next move is going to be. I have to make these sacrifices, these temporary sacrifices. Just a little bit of delayed gratification can take you to that next level of your life, family. Just a little bit of delayed gratification. You saw it happen with Nipsey. I got a lot of videos coming from Nipsey because Nipsey doesn't just talk about it, but he tells you and he shows you as well. This is what a little bit of delayed gratification got me. I could have just been happy hustling and selling my marathon clothing on the streets or in the store that I was renting. But some delayed gratification, me stepping back 2 steps, allowed me to get my money way up to where I can go and buy the entire shopping center. And not only am I selling my gear out of my store, I am collecting money from the other people that occupy the other stores in my shopping center that I own. Now think about that. Is that the position that you will ultimately want to be in? Are you just happy selling your stuff out of your own store, paying rent to someone else? Or are you willing to step back a little bit, save some of that money, save some of that time, give a little bit extra time dedicated to your process so that you can come back and buy the whole shopping center? Now you can equate that to whatever you want to equate it to in your life, but the process is still the same. You must know when to step back, take a breather, reassess, fine-tune your plan, figure out who's on your team, who may be missing from your team, fill those positions, and now we're going to rush ahead 10 steps. And when we get to that 10th step, we don't have to worry about stepping back, not for that old business that we just accomplished. We may have to step back 2 steps so we can go another 10 in order to achieve the next level. Antonio Starr, man, I'm just trying to tell you guys and show you guys what I know, not what I've heard, just what I know. I'm just using other people's voices that you may be more familiar with to get you in the zone to listen to another OG that knows this stuff. And I'm telling you, I'm showing you exactly how to get to that next level. I'm showing you how to get there and stay there, to sustain. Delayed gratification can lead to sustaining one's growth. Because almost anybody can get it, but how many people can keep it? Marinate on that. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I really appreciate all the love and support that you guys are showing, sharing these videos. It's because of you that we're going to touch more people, that our voices will be heard on a greater scale as we elevate. Because even with this channel, we had to step back a couple steps and reassess everything I just showed you. And now that we've reassessed, we're on the push, we're on the move to get to these next 10 steps and get those next 10 steps over so we can move to that next level. Let's talk more about this in the comments, man. What do you got? What do you got? Delayed gratification. Give me a story on a time where you had to delay gratification so that you can express and excel through the next several steps of your life's journey or your business journey. Let's talk about it, y'all. Peace.